In this video trailer, it's going to review the 10x rule by Grant Cardone. Stay tuned. Hey guys, warm welcome to you. Alright, so 10x rule by Grant Cardone is a really good book. It's not a trading book, it's not an investing book, it's really a book about how to get what you want out of life. So, I have not read it, but I've listened to it on Audible many times. As you know, if you watch my videos, I'm a serious Audible fan, and I've listened to it on Audible probably twice now. He's done loads of other books as well, but I think the 10x rule is one of his better ones. I'll put like a screenshot of the book up here now so you can see what the cover looks like. Go and order it from Amazon and all the normal places or on Audible. So basically the summary of it is this, is that number one, you should set targets that are 10 times as high as you do already. So let's just say, for argument's sake, you want to make 1 million, you set it to 10 million. You want to make 10, you set it to 100. So you 10x those targets. And then the second part, or the second theme around it, is that you need to take action that is 10 times as much action as you would normally take. So 10 times as much effort into whatever you're doing, 10 times as much quality, 10 times as many hours, 10 times. Now, I know on a practical perspective, that might not be feasible. If you're working 80 hours in the week, you can't work 800. So the concept is that you condense time. You try to find a way of putting 10x of the output out, or putting 10x of effort in, or 10x getting 10x out of it from putting 10x in by different ways and different means. So he talks a lot about, you know, having your goals set very, very high so that if you fall short, you're fine. Now, those who don't know, Grant Cardone is well worth checking out. He's a kind of a good guy. He's kind of done a lot of stuff, run a lot of businesses, worth a lot of money as well, has a good mindset on him, an approach, and a kind of a very aggressive way of doing stuff. Different from a lot of the other guys out there, but it's a nice kind of mixture when you've got a combination of the two. So it's the 10x rule is really based around understanding the effort you need to succeed. So if you looked at it in terms of trading, you're like, well, hey, listen, I know it's going to take me X amount of time to get where I want to be. How can I put 10x amount of effort in to get to 10 times where I need to be? So 10x the effort might be, okay, well, maybe you need to review yourself and your trades more often. Maybe you need to find a process that reviews stuff for you more often. Maybe you need to put more effort into actually journaling. Maybe you need to put more effort in the weekends to maximizing your trading scanning or something. Maybe you need to put effort into creating an algorithm that gives you the trades that you filter and then take the trade. It's the act of thinking in 10x, the whole process of doing it and thinking it and combining the two. So the idea is that the most common mistake that people make is they set the targets too low. And I've done a video on this before. We've talked about targets in terms of we find as human beings, we overestimate how much we can do in a short period of time, underestimate what we can do in a long period of time. So those targets over that longer period of time can be 10x because we underestimate it, we set our sights too low. And the second thing is we underestimate the action that's required. You know, it requires way more. And I recognize this myself, and you may well be sitting there watching this going, yep, that makes perfect sense. You underestimate how much effort is required to get to where you need to be. So having that mindset of, okay, it's a 10x mindset, I need to put in 10 times the amount of effort to get there, then you putting the practice in place. Then it's a case of underestimating the amount of setbacks that you're going to have, or you're going to have to overcome on the way there. You know, any goal is going to be super difficult to achieve. So the concept is, why not set it really, really high anyway? You're going to put in the same amount of work to get to kind of 1/10 of the goal. So you may as well put in more of the work, get higher. It's all about the concept of, you know, you hear a lot of people who have kind of made significant money, let's say selling something. And they say, well, it's just the same thing selling one item as it is selling 1,000 items. I may as well sell to someone who's spending 200 grand with me than someone who's spending £2 with me. It's the similar concept. We've got to go through the same kind of work. So it's 10xing that approach, 10xing that. So in trading perspective, what could you do in terms of trading? You could say 10x your journaling. You could say, I'm going to double down and really increase my journey. I'm going to do more per day each day. That's giving you twice the amount each day. I'm going to do some at the weekend. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Slipping in those hours of that. It could be 10xing your analysis of the markets. Do you spend longer analyzing the markets? Do you spend 10x in seeking out mentorship, seeking out a network of traders? Do you just push things forward? So having that goal, 10xing it, putting 10 times the amount of effort in, that's the theory around it. So go and check it out, guys. 10x, there's loads of other things in there. It talks about, you know, if you don't work to accomplish your dreams, you'll end up working to accomplish someone else's. Go and check it out on Audible or Amazon or any other places like that. Well worth a read. 10x by Grant Cardone. Take care. Bye bye.